Most companies will try and tell you that they run a blame-free culture. And most companies, in my experience, are fooling themselves. They would like to think that they offer a supportive learning environment where mistakes are seen as valuable lessons. But in truth, making a boo-boo will pretty much always get you pointed at, disapproved of, and considered unreliable. I've been doing a lot of work recently with trainee GPs. Now, by definition, doctors are a risk-adverse group because the consequences of any mistake they make can be severe, even fatal. One of the most useful drills I've been doing with them is called the failure bow. This is an exercise I use a lot in my applied improvisation workshops. Put simply, each person must announce out loud an error they have made at work or at home in the last week. It can be as minor or as silly as you like, but it must be true, real, not made up. They then take a genuine, proud bow while the rest of the group applaud. Now, this might sound like just a silly, trivial, foolish game, but the implications are actually profound. What you have to understand is that we're not applauding the mistake, but the willingness to admit it publicly and to learn from it without shame. It becomes a visceral and experiential learning that making a mistake does not diminish you as a person, and admitting it should not be shaming. By the way, if you'd like to know more about the failure bow, I can strongly recommend a TEDx video on the topic by Matt Smith speaking at Bellevue. If we never make mistakes, we're never learning, growing, or adapting to the changing environment. My challenge to you is firstly to admit gladly and without defence to the mistakes you make and see them as valuable lessons, and without shame take from them what learning you can. And then secondly, and much more importantly, to extend that same courtesy to others.